One of the originators of the genre defined hip-hop back in 1994, and since then, everyone's been performing on bases he made. Welcome to A Runner Does Music, where today we're looking at one of the most iconic albums from rap and hip-hop, Nas's album Illmatic. When it comes to music in the vein of the aforementioned genres, I tend to stick to artists from the current landscape and keep it to a pretty limited circle of artists who I'll rotate through. But when I got Illmatic on a vinyl record as part of a vinyl mystery pack a couple years ago, I spun it and discovered the lyrical genius and nuance that sat in this 10-track package. The unending bars that came from the man himself drag you into this vibe and never let go. And I felt myself nodding along to every song and mentally nodding to the subjects he brought up. So, let's dissect this thing. To this day, one of the best examples of using every inch of a track to display lyrical work is on New York State of Mind, where Nas keeps at it, attacking the beat for nearly 2 minutes to kick the track off before letting it breathe for just a brief minute. Songs like this are harder for me to dissect in a general sense because it just kind of rolls into recapping what's being talked, sung, or rapped about, so let's take a look at the straight up subject matter. The wordplay is unmatched, from lines like "Or either on the corner betting grands with the CeeLo champs, laughing at bass heads, trying to sell some broken amps," to later ones such as "And lamp like Capone with drug strips sewn," or "The legal luxury life, rings flooded with stones homes," speaking large sums to the character and outlook of Nas. This song has such a simplistic idea that is just taken and stretched out further than most anyone in the genre could pull, with how Nas effortlessly goes from line to line, painting not just a clear and detailed picture of New York and the headspace of one of the citizens in it, but an authentic one at the same time. It's not just descriptions pumped up to insane levels that carry Illmatic, it's pure storytelling like in One Love that also drives things along. Nas utilizes his ability to tell a story like no other to tell an unfortunately classic There Goes the Neighborhood type of story. With bars about Jerome's niece or Little Rob, and all these unfortunate situations that befall each and every person from the early life of Nas and the person he's talking to in this track. From here, it's further descriptions of the world and how it's either going in bad directions on its own terms, or the more personal ties such as his friend's mother crying being such an anger-inducing thing that Nas is ready to kill to stop it. Deeply personal moments are all over the album, and this song is my personal favorite not just for the bars and beats within, but for the lyrical prowess shown off that goes beyond just good utilization of time in a track or stories being told. It's the whole package. Bigger than just Nas, an album like this from the era that it came from relies on the sounds in the background, the beats themselves, and there are plenty of iconic moments to choose from and highlight. Represent, for example, has a very easy to nod to beat courtesy of DJ Premier sampling Lee Irwin's Thief of Baghdad. It's these outside influences, the surprising excerpts from other works that blend into the album and give it further legs to stand on, and overall quality. You also can't forget about the absolutely brilliant backbeats from Pete Rock on The World Is Yours or Life's a Bitch, and the trumpet edition that breathes a wholly different vibe into things. Nas is the main credit, he's the maestro and the man behind the mic for most of the time on the album, but it's the combined efforts of everyone that makes this a good case for why modern rap should be able to perform better than it is, and how Nas is still an undisputed king. This is one of those rare albums where what I have to say is a lot of roundabout praise, coming back to saying the same thing, and me just urging you to listen to the album for yourself. So this review is another one of those early cutoff ones. Without a doubt, this album is a top-tier piece for rap fans and fans of music in general. One of the few albums to get up there, Illmatic by Nas gets a 9.4 out of 10. And that's the review. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're staying hydrated. Leave some suggestions for albums for me to check out in the future. I'll see you next time.